Hi everyone, it's Rax. The Diablo 4 beta starts tomorrow. I made a leveling guide for Barbarian for the previous early access beta last week, and we recommended either Whirlwind or Upheaval in the leveling guide, and it has been shown at least early game, and I don't know if they actually nerf Whirlwind or not, but Upheaval is definitely the best Barbarian build, so we have an updated guide for you here on Maxroll that we're going to go through very quickly. Then, of course, we've got some other variations that we have down below. If you don't want to play Upheaval, there are some other choices. So in the leveling checklist, make sure you do the campaign, then get your 3 levels of renown for the extra skill points in the potion, kill a Shava, the world boss, and then here's how to farm the highest equipment. You go to the level 30 zone at the top and kill the rare elite, and then just go have fun from there. In the actual build guide, you're going to take Flay and enhance Flay. Flay is really good. It has a bleed and it applies vulnerable. It makes it godly. Then we're going to pick up Upheaval, Enhanced Upheaval, Violent Upheaval. It's the ranged attack. It fires at range. It has a huge range, has huge coverage, and it just deals a shitload of damage. It's just a godly skill. So Upheaval is definitely the way to go, and Upheaval will also be godly in the end game. From there, you're going to pick up a bunch of quality of life stuff from 8 to 17. You're going to pick up Rallying Cry. It's going to give you massive resource generation. Then you're going to get Leap. And you're going to pick up Warcry for now, and then you're going to respec out of it later once you get Call of the Ancients. But we'll take Warcry for now. That's why we're not going to put extra points into it, because we're going to respec out of it. And then we're going to pick up Deathblow. Deathblow is incredible, because if you hit an enemy that you can either one-shot or that are very hurt, it's going to reset your Deathblow. And then when you get Enhanced Deathblow, it's going to make it deal way more damage to bosses. Bosses are a Barbarian's nemesis, at least early game. It's going to help you. And then finally, Booming Voice is going to help you with all of your shouts, which is going to give you massive fury generation. For the ultimate, Call of the Ancients is what you want. It's going to help you burn down elites and bosses. I've heard the Iron Maelstrom ultimate is like bugged or something, and it does massive damage. So make sure you at least try Iron Maelstrom as well. There might be a bug with that. And then with your extra renown, go ahead and punch it into Call of the Ancients. These are the same hits as last time. Make sure to level up your potion, compare your items. Make sure you get your 3 levels of renown. That way you get your extra skill points. That's important. And don't imprint your weapon at least until you're max level, because you're going to be replacing your weapon all the time. So some alternative builds. Whirlwind is a good build. It really struggles early game. You got to get all of your stuff together before it's super powerful. If you'd like to play it, it's almost exactly the same exact build. You'll just take Whirlwind instead of Upheaval. There are very few differences in the early game. Whoops, let's jump back in here, sorry. Then the other really cool one that a lot of people have been playing is the Rend Thorns Barbarian. Now, you can build this 2 ways. The way that I have shown here is pretty heavy on Rend. You could go a different way, and you could put it very heavy in Thorns. So the way that you do that is you look for gear that has thorns on it, and you really just run in there and let the monsters hit themselves, and they die quite significantly. I was getting to the point where elites were almost killing themselves in 1 hit, and I believe you can get, by the time you're level 25, you can get over 1,000 thorns on your Barbarian, and that is quite significant. So if you'd like to play that, it's a bleed build with Rend. And then you're going to take Challenging Shout, because it's going to give you thorns. You're going to take Outburst and Toughest Nails for thorns and life and fortify. You need life, thorns, and fortification to deal the most thorns damage. Those are the stats you're going to be looking for. And then you'll pick up things like Thick Skin and Counteroffensive before pumping up Rend in the end. This Rend Thorns Barbarian is a bit tankier, and this Rend Thorns Barbarian has no problem clearing all the content in the game. It's not quite as strong, though, against monsters that aren't going to hit you. So if you have a boss that's running away from you, the world boss, if it's not hitting you, it's a little bit rough. But it is a cool build. It absolutely is worth trying. I played it all the way to 25, and it was quite fantastic. So there's the updated Barbarian build guide. Definitely go Upheaval if you don't know what you're doing. And another hint that I would give you is you can pick the regular world tier or veteran world tier. If you're going Barbarian, I would recommend picking the beginning one, even if you're a godly player, because Barbarians struggle a little bit in the beginning until they get their build going. But in the end game, they're going to be scaling crazy, and I promise you they're going to be dominating. Anyway, that's the updated Barb leveling guide, guys. I already got the Sorcerer one out. The Rogue one is coming, and I'll publish the Druid and the Necro one after the beta starts tomorrow. Thank you.